And speaking of children, more than 1.2 billion children around the world are out of school. The world has never witnessed a school shutdown of this scale. As countries start to reopen their economies, the question remains whether it is safe to reopen schools or not. But some nations like South Korea, Israel, even Switzerland, where infections have peaked, are slowly sending their children back to school. Our next report brings you the details.
Getting children back into classrooms may seem like a reassuring step towards normalcy after weeks of lockdown. But for parents in Switzerland, it has become a source of anxiety.
I'm a little bit afraid because for my daughter it's okay, but for my son, he has some problem with his blood. So I don't know whether or not he get the virus. Is it have some serious problem with his health? Yeah, just that. And of course we wish to send our children to school because it's terrible to stay at home all the day. So I'm so confused at this moment.
Children at a Geneva school had to adapt to new rituals, with parents dropping them off at a distance. The number of students in every class were reduced to half, with desks spaced 2 meters apart to maintain social distancing. In France, a private school was seen preparing for the return of students after almost 8 weeks of lockdown. The classrooms were sanitized, with the class size limited to only 15 pupils. Meanwhile, face masks are compulsory for all secondary school students. Even in Jerusalem, nurseries and kindergartens were partially reopened.
It was very exciting to get back to Gan, to normal. Actually, it's not so normal, but it's the beginning of... we waited for it for a very long time, right? We had a great time at home, but he missed his friends and his teacher, and it's very, very exciting to get back.
South Korea was also gearing up to open its schools tomorrow, but a new outbreak at a nightclub has pushed back the opening of high schools in the country by a week. Even as some students around the world go back to schools, many experts are worried that millions of students in the world's poorest nations may never go back to class. Economic pressure and unrest could mean that many children will be forced to drop out of school. Many of these children will even be forced to go to work to support their families. Experts believe that young girls around the world will be the worst affected. As children continue to stay at home in more than 170 countries around the world, the uncertainty over the reopening of schools remains a big concern. Bureau Report, WION World is One.